site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which of course is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. A quick juke to get free. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen?
Ooh, did the offense catch a break there? I don't know if that's just the jitters of playing in a playoff game or what, but that ball's on the ground in the first play. They're fortunate to get it back.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, that one's picked off. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. There's contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Contact as he threw it. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Dogs will line up here on first down and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Get set, get set.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
After the PAT, the lead is 20. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Lets it go quickly. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into cover.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's a bullet over the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down.
29 Philly. 2-0.
Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the running back, but he's got work to do. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Back to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for his back. Catch made in stride to a wide open receiver. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
That's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field.
Clear! Clear! Here we go!
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. And a quick spin move there before he's dropped. Decent pickup on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Ready?
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal.
Here we go.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer it before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Defense not pressing this time. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up.
3:25. Gaucho.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Took contact on the throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Caught on the outside. It's Reynolds. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a first down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Second down. We're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with his sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
On a drive that just won't end, it's 3rd down and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the extra point was up and good. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 50. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work this.
Hello, I'm Desmond Howard, and welcome to College Football Ultimate.